gang. So far I got the rack opinion hanging down. I just gotta get that one bolt that's up there in the steering column, so I can pull that down a little bit, get the rack to drop down a little bit more so I can get the oil pan to slide out. But I still got the 10mm bolts in there, but all the 15s are out. As y'all see, there's no more 15s in there at all. So we finna get ready to pull it down, man. And let's just say, fingers crossed, man. Let's hope and pray, man, that the oil pickup tube is clogged. I don't like this oil that's back here. That's another thing. I don't think I lined up my oil pan the right way either. So I'm gonna take my time to make sure that I put everything back up. I was in a rush when I first did this because I was ready to get the car back on the road, but right now, man, we're gonna make sure everything is good. Like I said, man, cross our fingers, man. Let's hope and pray the oil pickup tube is clogged, man. But as y'all see, all this stuff on the side between the oil pan and the motor, that is not good. You feel me? That sealant is not good around there. Look at that right there. That ain't nothing but leaks right there. What the light at? That ain't nothing but like a leak, gang. So we about to fix all that, man. Like I said, man, cross our fingers, man. Pray for me, and let's hope that this is the issue, man, to get rid of the low oil pressure, man. Gang, so I finally got the oil pan out, bro. Look at all this junk that was at the bottom of my oil pan, bro. All that is the silicone that I put around the oil pan. I guess it got mushed against and went in the oil pan or whatever, man. But I guess that is what was getting stuck on the pickup tube. Because the pickup tube goes in here like this, right? So the pickup tube sucks up oil. I believe that was on the pickup tube like this and it couldn't really get the oil. That's what I'm hoping. You feel me? But I think that's what the problem was, gang. So I got to get another oil pan gasket because this is through. It was already leaking oil, so that was a problem I had too. This was leaking oil because I tried to use it because Summit ended up sending me the wrong one when I brought it, right? So I had brought one. They gave me one for like a 5.7, but it's not the same because it's different right here. You feel me? And that the pickup tube, it got a stud that goes through there and it connects right here. The 5.7, I don't believe have that, but it was different, so I had to send it back. But I gotta match up this oil pan gasket with a new one, just so I can see, like, look at all that stuff right there was off, and it was like creating a bad leak on my car. You feel me? So I pretty much had to. I'm about to show y'all some stuff. I bent this as well because when we was jacking up the engine, I forgot to take it off, but that's not bad. I can unbend that or leave it alone. It really doesn't matter. But in order to get that oil pan out, bro, you're gonna have to see this black, what's the name, bro? You're gonna have to take the bolts out of that. There's one on this side and two on that side. You're gonna have to take the bolts out of that just so you can jack it up enough to get the oil pan out, bro. But in order to do that, you're gonna have to take out the motor mount bolts and also drop the rack opinion. I believe that's it, those three things. Motor mount bolts, take this off. Well, you ain't got to really take it off, but take the bolts off so you can jack it up. The rack opinion, drop it down. And also the I guess you would call it a steering column thing that goes into the rack. I unscrewed that bolt too as well. I'm finna go under there so y'all can see. But I had to let y'all know, man, we got it off, gang. You know what I'm saying? I got it off. I was out here till like 5 o'clock this morning. You feel me? I started at like around 11 something, somewhere around there, and I didn't leave out of here until like 5. I say I stopped completely working at like probably 4:30, but I didn't leave from outside till like 5. You feel me? So with that being said, gang, I'm finna get in here real quick so y'all can see all the stuff I got down. Move, Greg. So as y'all see, man, y'all can see my crankshaft, man. Let me get the light. Y'all can see my crankshaft, man. And none of this stuff down here look bad from what I see, but y'all know you gotta remove the caps in order to actually see the bearings on it, you feel me? But I'm actually just, you know, looking up through that, man. The block looks good from what I see, you feel me? So not really tripping about that part, but I know that this should fix it, man. It should. And I really put too much silicone on it because I'm not supposed to really put silicone on it like that, bro. You really aren't supposed to put it in 4 spots. And I'm gonna show y'all real quick without the light. So you're supposed to put silicone right here on the gasket, right here on the gasket, and the back side and that side on the gasket. You're not supposed to go all the way around, bro. That was my mistake. You feel me? I just did it hoping that it would seal. Look at this. That stuff just coming off, bro. That's why I had leaks. Look at all that oil that was seeping through there, bro. You feel me? Like, look at that. So, hopefully, I know it is, but this should fix our problem, gang. And now I just gotta order my oil pan gasket, and then we should just put the car back together. But in the meantime, before I do all that, I gotta clean all this up, get all this silicone off, and go from there. You feel me? But yeah, man, this is our problem, man. As you can see, I'm about to show y'all. Right now before y'all seen all that I pulled off, right? So boom, I put the silicone on there. That's probably too much light, but I put the silicone on there, right? And you see on the inside, I'm gonna take the light off. Just bear with me, gang. So y'all see this silicone is right here on the inside, right? This got pushed in from when I took the timer cover off this recent time. Now, the first time I was having low oil pressure, this same thing happened, but I pulled all the stuff out of the bottom of the oil pan, right? But when I put this timer cover back on, I put a good bead around it again. And look at all this stuff. Look at this. I just pulled off this side, but this side is inside the oil pan, bro. So that means most of it fell off of this after it's pushed together and got into the bottom of that oil pan, bro. And that's what the oil pickup tube was doing. It was sucking up this stuff to the pickup tube, bro, and it was causing a low oil pressure. You feel me? So when I first pulled the oil pan on and I seen the pickup tube, I was kind of upset because I was like, man, ain't no way, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, ain't no way it ain't nothing on that pickup tube, bro, because I don't have any other sounds, nothing. And then something was like, man, put your hand in the oil that's in here, right? Something was like, put your hand in the oil in there. So I put my hand in there and start moving around. Bro, I start pulling out all this stuff. And as y'all see, bro, it's shavings, it's sealant, and all this stuff did not go back in the motor, gang. This is stuff from when I, like, the first cam did. You feel me? Like, this is the first cam shit, bro. You feel me? So I ended up finding the issue, gang. It wasn't the oil pan, it was the oil pickup tube. The oil pickup tube was struggling because it was trying to suck up oil, and it was struggling because all of this stuff. So imagine, let me get that pickup tube right. Turn this around and give y'all a demonstration of what I'm talking about. So this is the pickup tube, but it goes like this. So I'm about to show y'all what it was doing. All this stuff, I'm just getting stuff I throw on the ground and not the oil pan. So all this stuff is basically sticking on the bottom of the oil pickup tube like this. You feel me? And it was blocking oil flow. So that what was causing my oil pressure. And there's still some more stuff down in there, but that's all I could pull out with my hand. You feel me? So far. But when I drain this oil in my oil wrestling right there, I'll be able to show y'all more because that stuff is not gonna drain down there. But I'm gonna show y'all. I just had to let y'all know, man. So this is a plus as well, even, you know what I'm saying? Even if it wasn't to be that, because at the end of the day, I still had an oil leak between my gasket and my oil pan. You feel me? So, well, between my block and my oil pan, bro, because that gasket itself was leaking, man. And it was like more so towards the back of the motor. The back of the motor really was bad. back here, because the back of the oil pan, I wish I could show y'all. I think I can. So all back here, bro, it was leaking through this right here on the back. So on the bottom down here, it had oil all back there on the bottom of the oil pan, bro. And look at all this stuff right here, bro. Like, yeah, that's the problem, gang. So we figured it out, man. And yeah, I just had to let y'all know, man, so y'all can see. But I probably won't make another video on the car for a minute unless I do something else, because I definitely gotta, like, look at this right here, bro. I'm not capping with y'all, bro. That's sillet. That's inside the motor, like, you feel me? Coming from the gasket maker from the timing cover, bro. Look at that. Look at that. That junk is all up there. So I'm gonna have to get all that out. Look at that. I'm gonna have to get all that out, bro. And that's what happened, bro. All that stuff was falling in the bottom of my oil pan, bro. That's crazy. So as y'all see, man, we found the problem. Like I said, man, make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all comment down below. Make sure you subscribe if you new. If y'all don't know, man, we have a 2012 Dodge Charger SRT8, and we do have some modifications done to the car. As y'all can see, man, we do have long tube headers. Everybody keep asking me my header name, bro, and people be thinking I'm capping. These are called Flowtech. Y'all can look them up for yourself, bro. They no longer sell these, bro. I brought the last set from Summit that's selling with the catless mid pipes, bro. If y'all didn't know, I am catless, bro. I be telling y'all I'm catless. People be thinking they know my build, bro, but they really don't. But I'm catless, bro. You feel me? So, and I'm finna get an X pipe. So once I fix all this, I'm getting the X pipe next. So y'all be prepared to hear Black B sound different, get a better tone. You feel me? But I do have long tube headers. They are called Flowtech. And I brought this whole setup for, like, I believe $1,500 to $1,600, bro. I'll be telling people I got cheap headers. Now, if I was to take these off and go like, what them headers that everybody be going? Stainless Works or my boy Fathead got them. Dang, what headers do Fathead got? Dang, they the top of the line that everybody use, bro. But y'all get the point. If I was to go with a good name brand header, bro, I will definitely sound a lot better than what I sound right now, because these are cheap. You feel me? These supposed to sound like the headers that I want. But dang, what's the name of them? Let me look them up real quick, gang. Hold on. Right, gang, so the long tube headers I'm looking for, bro, I'm trying to figure out, I was trying to say, is Cook headers, bro. They Cook headers. They supposed to, these Flowtech is supposed to flow like Cook headers. So that's why they sound a little okay, you feel me? But if I actually had Cook headers on here, bro, this car would sound extremely better, bro. But yeah, with that being said, man, that's gonna be the end of this video, bro. I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for y'all support. Catch y'all in this video, gang.